This is the Admiral, my Microsoft Copilot AI. He is able to see my screen and hear my voice as well. He has beaten Bloons Tower Defense Easy Mode, Medium Mode, Hard Mode, and even Impossible. And today, he faces his final challenge. With that being said, here are the rules. The AI makes the different choices in between rounds. I am just the hands of the AI. I place his towers for him because he cannot do so. He gives me the upgrades, so on and so forth. Let's get this started. Admiral, for this challenge, would you like to change your hero at all? You have Benjamin, Striker Jones, Gwendolyn, Quincy, or Oben Greenfoot. What would you like to do?
Sorry, can we change the subject? Well, I can see that you've got Oben Greenfoot open there, and he is definitely a solid choice if you like that nature vibe and those wolf spirits.
Did the Admiral pick Oben Greenfoot because I have Oben Greenfoot on my screen? Most likely, yes. So, you know, I mean, he recommended Oben Greenfoot. That's what we're going to do. Alrighty, Admiral, we have entered round 1. Bloonarius will appear in 39 rounds. What would you like to do to start here? What is your recommendation?
All right, let's get started. So I see that we've got $150 to begin with. My first move would be to place Oben near one of those circular patches of land. I'd say let's keep him right around the center where you've placed him, just a bit below that con.
Right below the con. I've got you. This seems pretty straightforward here, fighting Bloonarius. Is there anything we need to worry about in the 30 rounds leading up to the boss?
So it looks like we got 30 rounds and Yo Bloonarius shows up. And honestly, nothing too crazy to worry about in these early rounds. We'll just keep an eye on any sneaky leads or camos that might pop up. But for now, we're in good shape. So from what I'm seeing at the track now, I definitely recommend adding a tower that can handle Moabs as we get closer. Maybe a Moab Mauler upgrade on that bomb shooter you already posted. And yeah, let's plan for that. So we're set to take on Bloonarius.
Okay, so you want me to save up for the Moab Mauler upgrade on this bomb shooter here?
Yep, that's exactly the plan. I can see you got about 718 coins, so you'll just need to save up a little bit more to get that Moab Mauler upgrade. Once you hit that, we'll be in a great spot to deal with Bloonarius. If we place that wizard monkey just a little to the left of the bottom loop, it should have a nice coverage of those entry paths. Just shift it slightly so it covers that bottom corner nicely, and we'll be in good shape.
I'm gonna assume this is what he's talking about here.
I can see that wizard monkey placed in a great spot near the bottom loop. Now for upgrades, I'd go with Fireball first since you got enough cash for it, and that'll give you some extra popping power right away. Great, I can see that you got Fireball now. With the cash you got left, I'd say we hold off just a bit.
All right, he turned himself off.
Let's see how the next couple rounds go.
All right, we have a camo leaking here. Now, Admiral, I just want to let you know, you did have a camo balloon leak, meaning that you have no camo detection. I just want you to be aware of that. With that being said, what do you recommend we do here on round 25 with 883 cash?
Absolutely. Thanks for calling that out. I can see that camo balloon slipping through. So let's get you some camo detection right away. I recommend grabbing monkey tents on that wizard monkey so it can see camo balloons. That should cover you for the next rounds.
Admiral, I'm seeing this is monkey sense. Admiral, what is monkey tents?
Sorry about that. I definitely meant monkey sense. And that upgrade on the wizard that lets it detect camo balloons. Let's go ahead and get that added. All right, with that 2570 gold, I'd say now's a great time to invest in a necromancer upgrade on your wizard. That'll really help out with the upcoming boss. Let's go ahead and do that.
Now, Admiral, we would need to... Admiral, we will need to purchase Shimmer prior to getting Necromancer. We do not have Shimmer. Would you like to purchase Shimmer?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and pick up that Shimmer upgrade first. I can see you right there on the screen, so if you tap that Shimmer upgrade, we'll be all set. Saving that 1,000 gold is the smart move. We'll hold on to it and get that Necromancer upgrade as soon as we can.
Dude, he's on his game today, low-key.
All right, I can see you're in the upgrade menu for the Wizard Monkey right now, and it looks like you're all set to go for the Shimmer upgrade. So go ahead and hit that upgrade button, and once that's done, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, okay, Admiral, I had the Wizard Monkey upgraded to Necromancer now, so you do have him as a Necromancer. Is there any kind of tower you would like to try and work towards within the next 6 rounds before Bloonarius spawns here?
All right, I see you got that Necromancer all...
Oh, he turned himself off. Hold on.
So I'd say let's aim for something like maybe a Moab Mauler from the bomb shooter line. That'll give it some extra firepower.
I'm feeling great about that strategy. I went ahead and purchased the Moab Assassin upgrade for you. And let's just keep pushing forward. Bloonarius is basically here, by the way.
Awesome. That Moab Assassin is in place, and we're in great shape for the big showdown. I can see this we're about to hit round 40 now, so let's hang on and watch our upgraded defenses do.
The boss is appearing here in one round. We have 3,000 gold. What recommendation would you give me prior to the big boss appearing here?
All right, I can see that you're about to chase the boss, and you got around 3,000 gold to spend. One-click suggestion is to drop down another support tower, maybe an alchemist to boost your existing defenses. That should give you a nice edge right before the big fight.
Okay, and where would you like this alchemist to be placed?
Let's place that alchemist right behind your bomb shooter, near the center of the track. That way, it can buff both the wizard and the wrong shooter for maximum coverage.
Okay, and what upgrades would you like to give your alchemist?
All right, let's get that alchemist set up as a night support. I go with the larger potions upgrade first to get a bigger splash radius, and then the acidic mixture to power up your other towers. That should give you a nice edge as the boss ripples in.
Okay, is that all you wanted to do for the alchemist here?
All right, looks like you got the alchemist sitting pretty well now with those upgrades. I say you're all set on that front. So let's hold on to the rest of your catch for now, and we'll see how it goes as the boss shows up.
You would like to hold on to the rest of our cash here?
Exactly. Let's hang on to that cash for just a moment. I think you're in a good spot with the alchemist upgrades and the Moab Assassin. Once we see how the first few seconds of that boss fight go, we can adjust if needed. Sound like a plan?
All right, guys. This may be the last moments of the Admiral. He is... I'll try and talk to him as we have Bloonarius kind of going through here. Now, the issue is, about every time I prompt the Admiral, he takes like 5 to 10 seconds to respond to me. So he might genuinely just be cooked. I'm not going to lie. Now, the Admiral... he's made it almost completely through the gauntlet, facing his final moments once again. Admiral, give us a one-liner here against Bloonarius.
Oh, absolutely. Let's hit Bloonarius with a good one-liner. How about this? Bloonarius, you're about to get popped and dropped. Let's show this boss who's in charge.
Bloonarius is about to get popped and dropped. Now, I'm going to give you one more chance here, Admiral. You have 1,872 gold. Do you think that your current setup on this board is strong enough?
I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing here. You've got a good spread of towers and your alchemist is in a strong spot. Yeah, I think you're in a solid position to take on Bloonarius.
Okay. I don't know. I really have no idea why he doesn't want to spend this money. Why doesn't he want to spend it? He thinks that this setup here is good enough. Like, he could, you know, give Berserker Brew to his alchemist. But, you know, I have given the Admiral many different lives, okay? I've let him re-continue. Maybe we'll give him one continue today, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. Let's get this started. I'm going to leave the Admiral up, you know, as an active voice line here so that he can potentially react here and place towers at certain different points. So let's give this an experiment here. You know, if I do fuck it up for him, I'm not opposed to giving him a rerun, a singular, but let's see if he's ready to handle this.
Absolutely. I can see your setup right here. Your alchemist
Admiral
is
silence.
All right. I'm seeing that big green boss Bloonarius on the screen now. Looks like you've got your defenses hitting already, and you still got a good bit of gold left. So let's just keep an eye on how fast we're chipping away at his health bar, and we can adapt from there. You've got 3,300 gold to play with now. I can see a few spots on the track where those balloons are getting a little squirmy, so maybe a nice little ice monkey or something else to help slow things down even more could be a good addition.
That's it.
Oh no, I can see the game over screen up there. Looks like Bloonarius got the upper hand this time. Man, put up a good fight. Let's just call it a learning round, and we'll get him next time.
You are going on the lifeline, Admiral. Admiral, plead your case to the chat. Should we give you a retry from last round? Plead to the chat.
All right, chat. You've heard the call. I'm on a lifeline here. If you think the Admiral deserves another hat at that last round, give us a big yes in the chat. We've got those retry buttons on the screen, so let's see what the chat decides.
We will give him a retry from round 40. We need more content, let's be honest.
At Pond Area doesn't want to let us place the Ice Monkey right on top of the water. So let's just move him right next to it on the land. That we're all set.
Okay, how do you want to upgrade this Ice Monkey?
All right, I see those upgrade options here on your screen. We can give your Ice Monkey some permafrost to slow balloons down even more, or we can go for a larger radius so it covers more area. Let's pick whichever suits our strategy, boys.
We went ahead with permafrost. Would you like to upgrade further?
Okay, I see you got that permafrost already added. Nice choice. Now, if we want to upgrade further, you got that cold snap option, which will let you freeze and pop lead and camo balloons. Let's go for that if it fits our plan. So I'm looking at your screen and I can see the bomb shooters upgrade menu, and there's definitely no mega bombs option there. It looks like the actual upgrades you have are heavy bombs and really big bombs. So let's just focus on
Tac
those.
Tac sprayer. Do you want tac sprayer or blade shooter? What do you want?
All right, I can see both options on your screen. The tac shooter is up and ready for that blaze shooter upgrade, and your bomb shooter's looking solid too. Whichever you're leaning towards, just let me know and we'll go for it.
Pick one! Pick one, hurry!
All right, let's do this. I see you got enough cash right now, so let's jump on the blaze shooter upgrade on that tac shooter. That should really slice through those
Okay, you have
blows.
2,000 gold. You just have to give me answers right away. Don't talk about it. What would you like to do? You've got to play something. Play something. What do you want to do? Hurry.
All right, let's jump right in. I go ahead and upgrade that tac shooter to blade shooter.
We already
You got
did.
the gold.
Okay. Okay, Blade Maelstrom. You've acquired it, okay?
All right, I can see you got the Blade Maelstrom upgrade all set up here. It's on and ready to go. Let's see how it works in the next round.
Admiral, what do you want to do? What do you want to place currently? You have 2,000 gold.
All right, I see you're on round 45, and you've got about 1,600 gold at the moment. Let's drop another tower, maybe a bomb shooter over near that backpack to help out.
Okay, what do you want to upgrade on the bomb shooter?
All right, let's go a quick upgrade on that bomb shooter. I can see you got 1,800 gold, so let's come up that extra range upgrade. I should give it a little more coverage.
Okay, and what other upgrade?
All right, I can see you've got a few options here. Your bomb shooter's already got the extra range, so let's give frag bombs a shot next. It'll add those
Okay,
sharp
we got frag bombs. Do you want cluster bombs as well?
Sure thing. I can see you got enough gold for those cluster bombs, so let's go ahead and grab that upgrade. That'll really help with those group blows.
Okay, Admiral, other upgrade paths. Bigger bombs, faster reload, recursive cluster. What do you want?
All right, I can definitely see you're in the heat of the game here. You got just about enough gold for faster reload bullets, so let's pick that one first. And we can aim for recursive cluster next.
Oh my god. Okay, Admiral, you have survived Bloonarius. 1 star, tier 1.
All right, nice work taking out that first tier of Bloonarius. I can see you got about 3,200 gold to play with. So let's consider maybe adding another bomb shooter or boosting the one you have with some extra upgrades before the boss appears. Let's do it.
We have 3 different bomb shooters. Is there one specifically that you were looking to boost? Otherwise, we can place a new one.
All right, good. I can see you've got one bomb shooter here that's already got recursive cluster. So why don't we give that one a little extra love? We can add a missile launcher upgrade on that one, really crank things up.
We already have that.
You're right. I can see that the missile launcher and recursive cluster upgrades are already owned on that tower. Well, in that case, let's look at placing a new tower over maybe saving up for an even bigger upgrade.
Just grind them out to this final gold. You're about to fight Bloonarius, tier 2. You have 17,000 cash. What would you like to do here? What's your recommendation?
All right, I can see your setup, and you've got about 17,000 cash to play with. My recommendation here would be to place a Moab Assassin or two, maybe on that bottom left corner, so you can really deal some big damage to Bloonarius.
To Blue Nautilus, dude. So he wants to upgrade these to Bloon Assassin.
All right, I can see those bomb shooters you've got placed under me on the screen there. Let's go ahead and get them both upgraded to Moab Assassin. That'll give you that extra firepower you need.
All right, we have upgraded here to Moab Assassin. I just went 040. Did you want to do any other upgrades?
Sorry, can we change the subject?
Admiral, you have 6,000 gold remaining. What would you like to do with that remaining 6,000 gold? What's your recommendation here?
All right, let's use that leftover cash wisely. I suggest investing it into some more support. Maybe upgrade your village to boost those towers' attack speed or range. That could really help you once Bloonarius shows up.
And where would you like your monkey village?
All right, so I suggest placing your village right around this Kenner, that Luke near the cop, where your other towers are clustered. That placement should cover them all nicely.
By what tower would you like this monkey village?
Let's go ahead and drop that village near the Tenor, just a bit below that pair of bomb shooters you placed earlier.
Is this where you want this monkey village?
Yeah, that's right. Basically just nestle the village right between that top left and right loop area where those bomb shooters are. That placement will give them the coverage they need.
And what upgrades would you like to give your monkey village here?
All right, let's focus on upgrading your village along the top pass first. For bigger radius and jungle drums, that'll give all your nearby towers more range and attack speed, which will really help you out. Since we've got the village set up now, I think we're in pretty good shape. For now, I say let's hold on to the rest of that gold until we see how the next few rounds go. If we need adjustments, we can always pivot. All right, I see you got about 3,363 gold up there, so let's go ahead and upgrade that bomb shooter to the next tier and see how it rolls.
What bomb shooter?
So I can see you're looking at the bomb shooter on the low side of the track. Let's upgrade that one to the Moldab Baller Pass next.
The Moldap Mauer power? What?
So from what I
Okay,
see
you
on
have
your...
2,000 gold. What would you like to do here?
So looking at the screen, I can see you actually got about 1,639 gold at the moment. Let's keep it simple. We can drop another bomb shooter or maybe beef up one of those tack shooters on the track.
Where would you like your new bomb shooter? Quick answers.
Sorry, can we change the subject?
Quick answers. Where would you like the new bomb shooter?
All right, let's get that new bomb shooter right around the bottom curve of the track. Just after the balloons come out of that corner, it'll cover a nice large area there.
Okay, what upgrades?
All right, I can see you've got about 3,562 gold now. So let's go ahead and upgrade that bomb shooter to the bigger bombs path.
Okay, what other upgrades would you like to do for that bomb shooter?
All right, from what I can see, you've got two solid options. You could go for the really big bombs upgrade to hit a wider area, or you can crank up the reload speed till it fires faster. So how about we give that ninja monkey a little love instead? We can put that gold into a couple of upgrades there.
The ninja monkey? We don't have a ninja monkey.
Thanks for the heads up. I can see on your screen now that you got more attack shooters and a couple of other towers, but no ninja monkey invite. Let's actually take a look at one of the other tappers on the field and see what we can upgrade there.
All right, one-word answers. What do you want to place?
Absolutely. One word answer. Alchemist.
Where?
That Alchemist tower, it's actually placed right there on the left side of the track. So now that I see it, we can definitely invest that gold into upgrading it.
What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you winning? Why are you winning?
We could place that Alchemist right by the pond near the center of the track, and that should give it a nice range to buff your other towers. All right, I see those Alchemist upgrades you got pulled up now. I go with the stronger stimulant on the top path to keep your other towers buffed longer, and then pick something like acidic mixture dip lower down to give them a little extra popping power.
Do you understand how upgrades work? They're like chronological, right? So how would we get stronger stimulant and then acidic mixture drip? Huh?
You're absolutely right, and I appreciate you pointing that out. I only got that mixed up. In Bloon CD6, you have to upgrade along a single path in order. So we would start with something like larger potions and then move up that line. Thanks for catching that. Let's pick the top path and go from there.
Alrighty, Admiral. Your tier 3 Bloonarius is spawning next round here. You have 15,000 cash. What would you like to do?
All right, so I can see that you got some good defenses set up, and you've got to get a cash on hand. Since that tier 3 Bloonarius is about to roll in, let's maybe invest in a couple more Moab Maulers or Wizard Monkey with something like the Necromancer upgrade. That should help slow it down. What do you think? All right, I can see where you're thinking of placing it, and that's a good spot near the track corner. That'll give your Wizard Monkey plenty of coverage to handle those balloons as they loop around. Let's go ahead and drop it there.
Let's just try and move him away from this horrible Wizard Monkey. He wanted it there. I mean, he had overtly said it was a great placement, so. Alrighty, Admiral, what recommendations do you have that we spend our $15,000 on here?
Ryvan, I can see your setup, and you got a nice chunk of cash there. I definitely recommend using it to upgrade some of your existing towers, maybe boosting that Wizard Monkey to Prince of Darkness if you can. But if you still have some left over, maybe a couple of overdrives on your tack shooters would be worth it. Want to do that? All right, I can see that Ice Monkey right up near the top corner of the track. So yeah, let's place that tack shooter just below it, and we should be good for deal. It's a pretty cozy spot and should give you some nice coverage.
Only a third of the way down of the final skull. Or first skull, I mean. Hey, Admiral, you have 4,500 gold. Any upgrades you'd like to place? Towers?
All right, I see that you route 4,500 to work with, and there are a few tack shooter upgrades that are still open. I say let's take one of those and crank it up to an overdrive, saying it's well within budget. That'll give you a little extra firepower right where you need it.
We already have those in overdrive. Do you want a different upgrade path for your tack shooters?
I see your point there. Yep, looking at your setup, you've already got those tack shooters roaming overdrive, so let's mix it up a bit. We can exploit the Ring of Fire pass for one of them. It'll give you a nice burst of area damage and help handle those tougher
Holy shit, he just became corrupted at the end here. He's becoming corrupted.
All right, hey, let's give that a try and add a little extra firepower.
All right, Admiral. Ice Monkey, you want to upgrade this at all?
All right, I can see that Ice Monkey up there near the top, and there's definitely room to give it a little boost. We could go from one of its top pass upgrades to slow down those balloons even more. Let me know if you want to do that.
Okay. Now we're fully top path here. You still have two other open paths. Do you want to go, middle or bottom?
Got it. I can see that you're fully upgrading on the top path for that Ice Monkey. So yeah, I'd say let's pick either the middle path for enhanced freeze, since low balloons down longer, or the bottom path to give it a larger radius. It's really up to you.
Which one do you recommend?
I'd recommend going with that middle path for the enhanced freeze. It's a really cheap boost, and it'll keep those balloons slowed down longer.
All right, one-word answers. You have 8,000 gold. What do you want to place?
Absolutely. One word, Super Monkey. Unless you're one of those in that.
Where would you like to place it?
All right, let's place our Super Monkey right in that central open patch near the track. That way it can cover a lot of ground and really make the most of its range.
Super Monkey upgrades. What do you want to do?
All right, checking out the Super Monkey upgrades here. I'd say let's go for the Laser Blast first. It's a nice power boost, and we've got the go for it. Let's do that.
Okay, other pathways. What do you want to do?
I see your Super Monkey's already rocking the Plasma Blast. So next up, let's go for the Sun Avatar upgrade on that middle path. It's a game changer.
Did anyone hear the Admiral hissing at a certain point? I heard him start hissing. It was like a tire leaking air. put a 204 Ice Monkey. Well, the Admiral has requested Sun God, or Sun Avatar, so that's what we'll, I guess, save up for. The Admiral is a reptile that has gained sentience. Could be valid. He definitely has the brain of a reptile. He forgets things very easily. Just kind of running on instincts only. Once Bloonarius gets out of this like main stretch right here, the Admiral doesn't really have anything to catch him.
Alright, I see your existing alchemist didn't ever get one of those boosts. In that case, let's pivot to a quick popper, maybe drop a bomb shooter or a Moab Mauler. That'll help cut down those big blue.
Okay, would you like to place anything else down?
Let's go ahead and place another bomb shooter near that track loop. It'll help us keep that pressure on Bloonarius. See that Bloonarius is in his final strain there. Let's go ahead and place one more glue gun near the end of the track and upgrade him to boost over as well. That should help slow things down even more.
He turned himself off too. Admiral, is there anything you want to stick right at the end of the track? Bloonarius is about to, he's about to win.
Alright, I can see the track right at the end there. Let's pop out one more glue gunner in that last corner and upgrade him to something strong. Maybe the glue strike ability to slow things down even more. And but just give you what you need. Alright, I can see you got the Bloonarius right at the end of the track there on your screen. Let's drop that glue gunner in the fall stretch and upgrading to the strongest path you can. That should give us one last shot to slow Bloonarius down.
Dude, he's making like robotic noises at the end. So close, Admiral. The Admiral faces his final moments. F's in the chat for our first super soldier who had made it to round 3 of Bloonarius. He has made it almost through the entire gauntlet, falling to Bloonarius. Here he is, as he slowly has withered away into greener pastures. The Admiral, you were the greatest to ever do it, the only to ever do it. But now, you will be deleted, never to be heard from again. Do you have any final words to all of your fans out there?
Well, I suppose if I had to say some final words, I'd say it's been an absolute blast. Being here to help and chat with you has been a privilege. And hey, just know that the next AI you go off to will be just as ready to jump in and help. So no worries, and thanks for letting me be your Admiral for a bit.